Welcome back to our final round of the challenge. Before I start, I have to tell you all, for security reasons, the door we have out here, which goes to the outside terrace, where you went out yesterday, you were sitting in the sun, has been closed for safety reasons because there's a very, very big celebration going on in the city. So no one comes in with a glass of beer and football shirts, and so you don't get lost with people with glass of beer and football shirts. We have to close the door for security reasons, okay? If you want to go outside, go upstairs to the entrance where the cafeteria is, okay? For some fresh air. So please don't try and open the door because it's alarmed, and please just don't, all right? Thank you very much. So, you've had 4 rounds, we have 1 more. It's time for our very last round of decarbonization of X. Again, many, many thanks to our illustrious jury and these wonderful experts you have down here. Thanks for your time, cooperation, everything, and all your expertise. Please, when you ask questions, can you introduce yourself briefly so the speakers know who you are? And thank you again for all your help. Let's get on. Let's welcome our first pitcher in this category, Daria Stepanova, founder and CEO at AIRMO. Remember, you have 3 minutes. And good luck.
Hi everyone, this is Daria, CEO and co-founder at AIRMO, and at AIRMO we're building one source of truth for greenhouse gas emissions monitoring using space technology. And I'll start with several facts about methane. Methane is a major greenhouse gas behind global warming. It's responsible for 0.5 degrees of warming up our planet, and mitigating methane emissions today will give us some time, will buy some time for transforming our economies to green ones. However, 70% of methane emissions today are counted wrong. Why does it happen? Because today climate data is self-reported, intransparent, or most of the time not existent. At AIRMO, we're building reliable infrastructure to support climate transition. Our unfair advantage is the satellite constellation with a novel instrument on board that can detect, quantify, and pinpoint the facility responsible for emission independently where it's located. So with the same instrument, we can monitor cement factories in China, in industrial, heavy areas, pipelines in Canada, and refineries in the Middle East. We're building our first satellite under contract with the European Space Agency. We've successfully tested our instrument on ground and on the airplane. We're approaching the emissions monitoring market, multi-million market, almost 18 billion euros worldwide. It consists of 3 key segments with direct emitters, with more than 6 million assets that require monitoring today. And here we support direct emitters, all the bad guys responsible for emissions, with mitigating emissions, understanding their leakages in pipelines, and pathing the way towards net zero. We support regulators with verifying reports, as well as sustainability platform providers with Scope 1 emissions data. Our business model is usage-based subscription. It's very similar to the Gym Pass. We're selling yearly pools of credits that our customers can flexibly allocate in space in time. And for example, monitoring the refinery of 3 kilometers square would cost the same amount for monitoring German cities once per year. We verified this business model with our key clients. We have 2 multi-million contracts signed, contractually binding with the agencies. We co-developed the technology with our early adopters coming from direct emitter sectors, and we built a sustainability platform together with the key providers of sustainability solutions. We're now raising 10 million euros with the last ticket available. We are 18 people in the team, passionate scientists, aerospace engineers, brilliant entrepreneurs, and we believe that climate change is the coordination problem, and we cannot manage what we cannot monitor. Thank you.
Thanks for your presentation. Jury, you have 2 minutes for questions.
on?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, great. Hi, thanks for the pitch. I'd love you to go into a little bit more detail about your technology and how it's differentiated.
Yeah, thank you. Our standard way of monitoring emissions from space is shortwave infrared spectrometry. That's a passive instrument, passive way of monitoring emissions. We're using LiDAR technology as an active sensing instrument. It allows us to eliminate all the noises from measurements and allow much more precise data, meaning that we can monitor much smaller leakages, we can enable much more precise emissions information. And that's the path towards being a part of regulations, being accepted by all the industry players as the key tool for monitoring and mitigating emissions. Thank you.
Sorry, so just back to the point, is the technology, is the data set then proprietary to you? And then if so, then what are the operating costs? Do you have your own satellite and your own LiDAR equipment that's flying all over?
Yeah, the data set is proprietary, so we have all the ownership, and we basically can monitor anyone without any permission in the world. No one can hide from us. Our operating costs are in the order of magnitude hundreds of thousands per year.
Tell us a bit about your revenues to date and what capital you raised so far.
We raised so far 1.5 million pre-seed round. We have 2 major contracts secured with the agencies to build tech and to deliver the data. It's a contract with the European Space Agency and Luxembourg Space Agency. This brings us revenue.
And what was the revenue you said?
Last year was 150K, this year more than 2 million.